Hey guys, in this video I'm basically going to talk about myself a little bit, my background with vaping and how I quit, and maybe how I can help you guys quit too, or maybe give you a little bit of value if you are already smoking or doing some form of nicotine to show you kind of the dangers of it and how I was able to kind of quit and how it's possible. Now, this channel isn't made to big brother you guys by any stretch of imagination with, you know, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. This is, I don't know where you guys are actually living at, but this is America for me. So I fully respect you can do whatever the hell you want. But I think there should also be awareness spread to certain things that we are able to do that, might fuck up your whole life. And if you won't even realize it until it's too late. And I was fortunate enough to kind of open my eyes before others or, fight off the withdrawals and all that other shit. But I was able to do all that before many at my age that I've seen with my peers. But I just kind of want to give my knowledge because maybe I can add some value to some of your lives and hopefully I can help you get off this nasty drug and kind of explain this to you guys. And also, I want to mention that I am not a professional doctor or counselor, whatever you want to call me or name me. I don't know. But to you right now, I am just some kid who's kind of figured this out a little bit and I want to share my experience. So just let's have it stated for the record. I am just stating my experiences and what I believe in. And I want to kind of express that here. Now, with all that out of the way, let me talk about myself a little bit. Not to be selfish, but you guys should probably know who the hell's talking to you right now. So, I'm 18. I'm just starting community college this first year. It's absolute hell. I fucking hate it. But just with quitting, it's kind of open, their perspective in my eyes that I should probably just toughen this out, just like I did with quitting, because it'll be worth it in the future. But besides any of that, I started back in high school, my junior year actually, 16 years old. I was introduced by a friend, and one thing led to another, and I am fully blown addicted to nicotine. Okay, it was pretty bad for where I was. Now, let me kind of go over a little bit about myself with how I was affected with nicotine. So, I've always been more of a scrawny guy, all right? And when I started smoking nicotine, I didn't realize, but it absolutely destroyed my appetite. So, I became like a fucking skeleton. I'm telling you. You don't even realize it until it's too late, like I said. But it honestly destroyed my appetite, my sleep. Every single time I was sleeping, every 2 hours I would wake up because my brain body, I don't know, somewhere in my organs, it was craving nicotine. So it would literally wake me up and I would have that cold sweat feeling and I would go right to the nic. I would smoke it, go back to bed, and after I woke up, that was the same cycle throughout the whole day with me. That's how far it got. Basically every hour I was hitting it maybe 4 or 5 times. So it was like 100 times a day. It was awful, awful addiction. Telling you, it's awful. You should comment below if you're in the same predicament as I was in before, because there is hope when it does feel that helpless. So, anyways, I got to the point where it distracted basically every need and every single activity I did in life. I hadn't started college at this point, but it was over the summer where I was trying to get ready for college, and I was like stressed about school starting, but I was so stressed that it would go into the whole dopamine receptors needing that fake dopamine receptor, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know, but when you vape, you get fake dopamine. Okay, it's your body needing that fake dopamine every time you're stressed. And I put two and two together, and I realized I can't live my life like this. I'm gonna be stressed all the fucking time. I can't blow my lungs out by the time I'm 30. So that's when I kind of realized that it's over. I need to lock in. I can't live my life like this anymore. So that was basically the turning point for me. Now, at this point, it was July 11th. I I was on my last bottle of Nick, which I smoked Salt Nick at the time, and it was like disgusting expired nicotine. It was just disgusting. It's nasty, I'm telling you. And that's when I realized, I have been addicted to this chemical. Like, it has been in my hand day and night for almost a year now. I have been extremely addicted to this. How am I going to live my life? And that's the big question that everybody answers. How am I going to continue my life on? And that's when you need to just realize that this is the best time to do it, or I'm never ever ever going to get off of this, and I need to accept it. Because people will tell you who've been addicted to nicotine for a long time, yeah, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. It's just a sad lie that they tell themselves and other people, because they know that they can't. And if you're at the point where you know that you can and you feel like that it's impossible, it's possible. I did it, for Christ's sakes. If you if you knew me, you'd know that, holy shit, this kid fucking quit nicotine. It's insane to me. But ever since then, I've gained the confidence to do whatever the fuck I've wanted to, because I've realized that this whole thing, you can do whatever you want. You just need to try. And I mean, just for the record, I haven't relapsed. I haven't even thought about relapsing. It's not even my mind anymore, because I'm out of that. Once you get the nicotine out of your body and you fight through those withdrawals like hell, you realize that you've been paying to literally give yourself lung cancer for the longest time. And it hasn't been worth it. And yes, it's been 2 months. I'm still recovering, but it is the best decision I've ever made in my life. And all that you need during that time is just motivation and motivation, and you need to obsess over quitting. And that's exactly what I did. And what I've learned in life is you can't get anything in life unless you obsess enough over it. And it worked with nicotine. Now I know it's possible. And I've realized that it's just a big trap by a system that's used to just steal your money, time, health, and you don't get anything out of it at the end of it, So let me know if you guys want any more of my stories on how I quit, because I have a lot. I'm just going over the basics right now on how it's just possible. And I want to give you guys hope, because you guys shouldn't think that it isn't possible, because once you start thinking that it isn't possible, it becomes impossible. Just remember that. It's always mindset. You guys have a good one.